I am so excited. Oh my god, you guys, 90 Day Fiance Season 8 is here, and oh my god, I am just so incredibly excited. I can't hold it in. There was a new trailer of the new season of 90 Day Fiance Season 8. It literally just came out a few minutes ago, and I am going to put a link above or below this video, so definitely make sure to check out the trailer. We have so much stuff to talk about. This season is filled with new couples and old couples and just a mix of everything. So yes, if you can't tell, I am ecstatic. Well, let's not waste any time and first just jump into who we're going to see in this new season, and then we can kind of chat about what we can expect throughout this new season. And before I get into it, let me just say thank you, 90 Day the Melanated Way. She posted these actual pictures of the cast, so I'm going to put a link above or below this video to her Instagram account. Give her a follow, show her some love. She is the one that got these names and pictures. First one right there is Brandon and Julia. Brandon is from Dinwiddie, Virginia, kind of a weird name. He is 27. Julia is from Russia. She is 26. At first glance, they look attractive. They look normal. We're not seeing any, Soulja Boy, baby girl Lisa type stuff. They seem pretty legit, but more on them later. The next couple is Mike and Natalie. They are both 35, and if you can look real closely, we have seen them before. So, they are not new. We saw them last season. Mike actually went over to the Ukraine to be with Natalie. They were on again, off again. The last we saw them, I kind of thought they were off, honestly, but apparently they got back together and Natalie came back to the US. Or not even came back, but she came to the US because she'd never been here before. The next one is Rebecca. She's 49. And then Ziad, he is 27. And oh my god, once again, like Mike and Natalie, we recognize them. In the last season or two, we did get to see Rebecca and Ziad. We have seen them before. They were kind of the same thing. They were on again, off again. They weren't really a great couple. I didn't like how Rebecca, she pretty much already went through this whole, situation before. She married a man overseas. I thought Ziad was kind of had a little bit of a temper. I was not a big fan of them, but same thing. Ziad came over to the US. Next one up is Jovi. He is 29 and he's from New Orleans. And then we have Yara, who is 25 and from Ukraine. At first glance, sorry I keep looking down, but at first glance, they're both attractive, normal looking people. Like once again, we're not seeing a big, David and Lana type thing. They seem real, they seem legit, so more on them later. But now we kind of have a little bit of a David and Lana, or shall I say baby girl Lisa and Usman thing going on, because we have Stephanie from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Oh my god, I'm from Michigan if you don't know. And of course, the weird couple is from Michigan, but she is from good old Grand Rapids, Michigan. And Ryan, who is 27, he is from Belize. Let me just say that again. She is 52. He is 27. She is an attractive 52. She does look good. But I heard a couple comments from her in the trailer that did not sound like it was a very loving relationship, and it did kind of sound like he might be using her. But once again, more on them in a couple of seconds. The next one, this couple I don't know a whole lot on, but it's Andrew, he's from California, and Amira, she is from France. Not a huge age gap, he's 32, she's 28. More on them in a couple of minutes. And last but not least is Tariq and Hazel. He is 46, she is 28, and we have seen them before. We know Reek and we know his brother Dean. We are very familiar with them. We have seen them on Pillow Talk, and it kind of makes sense that they, took him off Pillow Talk now, because if you didn't know, he was off of Pillow Talk. There wasn't really a clear explanation why. Okay, well now we know why. He was on 90 Day Fiance, so they had to take him off, obviously. So, sorry if I am a little bit too much high energy for you guys. I can't hold back my enthusiasm. I mean, oh my god. I don't want to rant. I want to talk about these couples, but first I do want to say I was getting like so sick of 90 Day Fiancé the other way this past season with Brittany and Yazin and Binyam and everyone, and I knew we were counting down the days until the season was done, so I was happy, but I didn't know what we were going to expect next. But now that we have seen this trailer, oh my god, you guys, I just can't hold it in. And like I said, the trailer is going to be above or below this video. I reposted it on my Instagram, so feel free to check it out for yourself. I think it's going to be pretty good. And now if you are wondering, well, what do I think we can expect in this new season? I mean, I've only seen what you guys have seen, to be completely honest, but at first glance, I'll say it again, you know, it's going to air December 6th, which that tells me that we're going to have 2 more weeks of 90 Day Fiancé the other way, then we're going to have a week of the tell-all, and then December 6th, we can expect this new series. So now if you're wondering, well, what can we expect from these new couples, let's kind of go through each one again and do a little bit of a deep dive from what we saw in the trailer. I want to start off with, we can start with Rebecca and Ziad. They're kind of the boring one. I have a pretty big spoiler that I'm not going to say, because I know not everyone likes spoilers, but I have a spoiler on these two that I talked about months and months and months ago. However, I'm going to keep that alone. I will bring that spoiler up in a couple weeks when the season starts back up. If you want to check back my old videos, I posted it seriously 5 or 6 months ago, but I have a spoiler on them. So Rebecca and Ziad, it just kind of looks like she is working at that restaurant. I'm sure she's going to get him a job and some more stuff. But if you want to check out that spoiler on them, go back in my videos, you can see it for yourself. Another interesting couple I want to talk about is Brandon and Julia. They are a new couple. They're both pretty good looking, and I think we're going to be in for a treat with them, because just off that little 3 or 4 minute preview of the trailer we got to see, it looks like Brandon is possibly an only child, and he is extremely spoiled and babied by his family. We got to see his dad, we got to see his mom. The dad told him that, you know, hey, you can have this entire farm, basically, so they must be farmers of some sort, and it kind of made me think, well, he's probably an only child, I would assume, and it looks like they are really close to him. And I believe what happens is Julia does end up telling Brandon, hey, if you want to marry me and be with me, you need to kind of get some separation from your family. Now, I don't know what that means, if that means that she told him, hey, you can't talk to your family anymore, or if that means, hey, Brandon, you can't talk to your family 25 times in a day. I really don't know, but it does look like the mom was crying. Brandon even said, you know, she wants me to choose her or choose my parents. And it also kind of looks like they might be expecting a baby. Now, I don't know if that is just the typical TLC 90 Day Fiancé cliffhanger conspiracy stuff, because, you know, she was taking a test. She wanted to see if she was pregnant. And of course, Brandon made some comment like, if it's 2 lines, you're pregnant. And then of course she was like, well, it's 2 lines, and then it ended. So I don't know. We're gonna have to wait. Maybe she was joking. We have seen plenty cliffhanger style stuff with 90 Day Fiancé. I wouldn't be shocked if she just thought she was, and she's not. But at first glance, Brandon, he seems to kind of be a mama's boy, a little bit too close to his family, and that's about it. Mike and Natalie we know very well. Now, this is a weird one, because I have heard a spoiler on these two that I probably shouldn't say. Okay, so let me just say this, guys. Spoiler, 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 spoiler alert on Mike and Natalie. Seriously, I'm going to say it, and I know some of you guys get mad at me, so seriously, skip this. Don't watch this part of the video, because I have a spoiler alert on Mike and Natalie. Okay, you guys cannot get mad at me. I'm serious. Mike and Natalie, we have heard from public record, they got married. Oh my God, I said it. Yes, they did in fact get married in the US. So we thought. Now, could they have gotten a divorce, or I don't know, because what happened was I thought they got married. In the trailer we just saw, at the end of the trailer, Natalie was in tears, hysterically crying, and she was saying that Mike is a monster, and I am not even a legal citizen, and I have to go back to my country. Well, I thought they got married, so I don't know, because then she was packing up her bags, she was in a car with Mike's mom, I believe, getting a ride to the airport. So it's like, I don't know. That's why I kind of needed to tell you guys that, yeah, they did get married according to public record. Now, they could have gotten a divorce, or maybe what did happen was she was packing her bag, she had to leave, and then maybe at the last second they get married. I don't know, but I don't really know what to expect with these two. I will say they're relatively entertaining. I think Natalie, she kind of has her emotional stuff, and so does Mike. They're definitely not perfect, but I do kind of like them together in some ways. We're gonna have to just wait and see. Okay, now a couple I am just through the roof so excited for. I have high hopes for these two on the drama side, not the love side, but the drama side, and that is Stephanie and Ryan. And oh, I have a feeling, you guys, it is going to be good. Of course, Stephanie, she's from good old Grand Rapids, Michigan, one of my favorite towns in, probably in Michigan. It's a great, cute little town. But of course, someone has to be from my hometown, of course, the crazy couple, because Stephanie, she is significantly older, and we really only got to see one clip of these two in the trailer, which is unfortunate. But what happened was, Stephanie was FaceTiming Ryan, and she was wording it like, I am going to Belize to see you. So I don't know if he's coming to America. I thought this was all of the, 90-day fiance, real 90-day stuff where they come to America and they have to get married. That's what I thought we were going to be seeing, but maybe not. So I don't know if she's going there or if he's coming here, but it kind of sounded like she was going there. But she was saying, well, what should I bring for you? And he goes, you should bring a watch for me, you should bring another watch for me, and then you should bring a watch for all my boys, all my friends. And she was like, oh God. She was like, I'm starting to kind of feel like I am now I'm just like taking care of this guy. I'm a sugar mama. I'm buying this guy all this crap, and I don't really feel like he loves me. That was the words and impressions I got from Stephanie. That was all we got to see from her, but I feel like they are going to be the drama, the kind of a, just not real scam couple of the season. Then there is Andrew and Amara or something. I have literally no comment on these two. I don't know anything about these two. Only thing I know is in the preview, it looked like they were not even together because he was where he was in California, and she, I don't know if she was in France or if she was like in quarantine. I don't know what was going on, but they were like not together at all. So I really have absolutely no idea what to expect. I don't know why they're in this season. Hopefully it's good. Okay, then we have two more couples, and the first one is Jovi, however you pronounce his name, and Yara. And I think it's actually going to be interesting with these two. Now, no, they don't look like they're a fake couple. All these couples honestly look pretty legit. They're all similar in age, besides Stephanie and Ryan, but they're all pretty similar in age. They seem to have the similar attraction levels, so I think they all seem like real couples, to be honest. But this couple, they're both good-looking people. Kind of one little red flag, though, is it did look like Jovi does a little bit of this. The guy loves to party and have a good old time, and it just kind of seemed like Yara was just kind of sick and tired of it. She kind of seemed fed up. There was a lot of, not nice words being thrown back and forth in the 4-minute trailer we got to see, but I feel like that's going to be the issue, is that they're constantly fighting because of his partying, and he wants to have a good old time, and it looks like she kind of wants to just settle and live a normal, adult, mature life. And last but not least, they certainly are not new, and that is my boy Tariq and Hazel. And yeah, I think it's going to be good. Now, if you guys don't know, Tariq and Dean, they actually got into a gigantically huge fight, I believe, because Dean, of all people, Dean had nothing to do with this show. It was always Tariq went on for Hazel. That's how they kind of got on 90 Day Fiance. Nothing to do with Dean. And then Dean got on because, if you don't know, Dean is his brother. And then they ended up doing pillow talk together, and then that is when they were like really starting to fight, I guess, because Dean thought he was the funny one. He was the comedian. I don't know the whole story, but that is what I heard, that Dean wanted more airtime and he thought he was funnier, and they were kind of clashing back and forth. And finally, it sounded like 90 Day Fiance just said, you two need to get off of Pillow Talk. So I don't know if that was true or if they just threw them off Pillow Talk, because Reek and Hazel are now on the new season of 90 Day Fiance, and they clearly had to film. So I don't really know, but I do know I have always liked him to a certain extent. I think this is going to be kind of interesting, though, because Hazel did say, hey, I am not only interested in men, I'm also interested in dating women. So she was like looking for a girlfriend. So I don't know if they're gonna have a relationship where, I don't know how that would really work, but hey, do what you want to do. I am the last person to judge that. You do you, whatever makes you happy. So guys, holy crap, I am just, I'm so happy. I was asking whatever you want to put a name to it, God or the universe or even just anything. Even if you don't even believe in anything, I was asking anyone, help me. I am so bored with my current TV life right now. Like, we have some new shows coming out. The Family Chantel has been solid, nothing exceptionally well. 90 Day Fiance always just shows up and they're always the best. But we have been watching 90 Day Fiance the other way for the past of, like what seems like 6 months, and I am sick of these 5 or 6 couples. I am just annoyed. I am not entertained. That's the big thing. Me, I'm not entertained. I hate to say it, but that's just kind of the case. So I'm sick and tired. I was bored. And just when I literally this morning, I swear to you guys, I put my energy out there and I said, give me a good TV show, please. And I swear to you guys, it was around noon. I was eating my lunch and I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw this trailer and I jumped in front of the camera to make this video because I was dancing and I'm so excited. I needed this. I needed some new entertaining TV, and I was so afraid with the stay-at-home stuff and all the quarantine and how can you travel and how can they do 90 Day Fiance? But 90 Day Fiance, they figured out a way. And yes, we have seen like 3 of these couples, I believe, so far. But you know what? There's 4 or 5 others that we have not seen. They look good. I am proven. Just prove me wrong. That's my thing. It's like some of these couples, like Stephanie and Ryan. Okay, they could be fake, but hey, prove me wrong. Prove me that I am just I don't know. I want to see. I am just gonna go with this with an open mind and fear that all these couples are here for the right reasons, that they are in love, that they're not just, Brittany and Yazin of the season, and hopefully everyone is here for the right reasons, for love, and it'll be very entertaining. So guys, man, I could literally cry. I rarely ever cry, and I could literally cry right now. I am so happy, and oh my God, I'm so excited. So guys, please, 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 comment below your thoughts. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Are you excited? Who are you hoping to see? What are your guys' thoughts? Please let me know in the comments below. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, you already know it means the absolute world to me to tap that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. And y'all better stay tuned for many, many, many more videos.